Greetings, my fellow Hooties, to the first Hootober Retrospective of 2025, and I can't wait to get to talking about a Halloween special I haven't seen in such a long time, and that is the Halloween tree! Now, I don't know why I kept saying Halloween Town instead of Halloween Tree. I've done it like twice already, and I don't intend on doing it this time, as I'll be making a script for this retrospective. Another reason I'm making a script is that I'm currently waiting for the last two items to complete my recording room. So, when this video is up and you're hearing this right now, we'll see if it was worth the extra 2 days to make this script. I also really should try and make longer videos from time to time. It's just with work and trying to have the energy to work on videos that long and get them out at a decent time, and helping Yumi with Squad 8, it makes it difficult. But I don't want to complain about that. I want to talk about the Halloween tree. I can't explain enough how amazing the animation is. It really brings me back to my childhood watching this on DVD. There's something about the 90s animation and background environments that really feel like it's the book it's based off come to life. Considering it was made by Hanna-Barbera, it's no wonder how amazing the animation was. The special really gives off the Tales of the Crypt Keeper or the animated segments of Creepshow to me. Written and narrated by Ray Bradbury's own 1972 book with the amazing voice of Leonard Nimoy as the mysterious Mountain Shroud. The 4 teens, Ginny dressed up as a witch, Ralph dressed up as a mummy, Wally as a monster, and Tommy Skeleton as, well, a skeleton, as they discover what has become of their friend Joe Pipkin and learn about the history of All Hallows Eve. I really like how you can never tell if Mr. Mountain is evil or not. I mean, he's chasing after Pip, but he also acts as a teacher-like figure to the characters. One of my favorite scenes has to be when they rebuild the Cathedral of Notre Dame and Wally summoning the gargoyles. Also, the many representations of Pip, from him being the pumpkin that his ghost has taken from Mr. Mountain to the mummy's coffin being in his image, him being a stone gargoyle, only being able to talk with water flowing out of his mouth or wind flowing through his teeth, to them learning about Day de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead. Funny hoot fact about yours, Hootie: the part of the sugar skulls are the first thing I remember about this movie, but it's only near the end of the movie, and I thought it was like a treat for every step. You can tell I haven't seen this movie since I was a little hoot. I also didn't realize how dark this plot was, where the night of trick-or-treating for 5 friends turns into a nightmare when they see an ambulance leave with what seems to be Pipkin for an appendectomy, and it appears that he didn't make it, and steals the pumpkin with his face on it, and presumably his very soul, and tries to escape the clutches of Mr. Mountain, which I'm guessing is the representation of death and the spirit of Halloween in this story. And seeing that none of the teens in front of him knows what Halloween is truly about, he takes them to the undiscovered country and through the 1,000 Halloweens to not only find out what Halloween is, but also retrieve the pumpkin from Pipkin, for it is his time. But at the end of the journey, they give Mr. Mountain the last year of their lives in exchange for Pipkin to pull through the operation, and they return back home as Pipkin is home. Now, they didn't get the trick or treats, but they got something more important in return: their friend. I'm surprised they didn't have Pimpkin pass on, and the journey Moundstroud took them on would have been about teaching them how to accept the passing of their friend and help them learn about Halloween at the same time, and about their individual problems, or what have you. But I do like how it ends. Also, I still wonder if Mr. Moundstroud will return for them when their time are up. It also makes me wonder, how much time did Pimpkin have left after this story, or how much time the other characters have? It would be interesting to see a follow-up to this amazing classic, to see if Mr. Moundstroud held them to their sacrifice. Will he be the one that comes for them when it's their time? Or am I just thinking too much about this gym from my childhood? I want to talk about the different time periods they visit on their journey and the significance of them, each location linked to the teen's costume. The first being Egypt, as they learn about how they would leave food out for the spirits of the dearly departed, known as the Feast of the Ghost. It helps honor the departed and confront the fear of dying. The scene with the woman having dinner with her dead great-grandfather was also a trip. They could have made him come back to life, but they just had it show him smiling, and they went running for the hills. The next location discusses witches and how they aren't how they seem, but all the same are driven out by the village folks. But in all fairness, if they're asking for this kind of response when they make a giant smoke signal like that and chant in that way, Ginny does learn how to conquer her fear of heights as she and her friends soar through the skies on their magic brooms. Each location gave one of the teens a chance to shine or a lesson to learn. They were expecting a night of trick-or-treating, but as in life, something sudden can happen that can drastically change things. You really need to see this. I bought it on YouTube so I could watch it and possibly hear it here in the background. But if it's just a beautiful background and some screenshots, I do apologize. I don't want to break too many rules here, if any at all, I highly recommend watching this gem for yourself. It's so worth it, my fellow Hooties. This really is a hidden gem of Hanna-Barbera's 90s nostalgia, and I can't remember if I saw it when it was on Cartoon Network, but they really do need to play more of these Halloween specials and cartoon classics during this time of year. There's so many Halloween specials and Halloween-centered episodes from classic cartoons that they just sit on and don't replay years later. Oh, but they shove every crap Teen Titans Go holiday special and make the entire lineup the Teen Titans Go. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and sorry if there is any footage. I hope the screenshots suffice. Or if you could listen to this while at work, or while you do your chores, or in the background, while you do whatever. Maybe a video gets you to where you revisit the classic Halloween specials. Speaking of which, let me know what you think of the Halloween tree in the comments. Any childhood memories of the Halloween tree? Let me know. And don't forget to like and share with your fams. If you're new at the channel, subscribe today and join the Parliament of Hoots. As always, you fellow Hooties, feedback and opinions mean a lot, and I can't thank you all enough for all of your support. I'll see you for the next Hootober stream and the next Hootoween video, where I discuss SpongeBob Season 1, Episode 13, A Scaredy Pants, one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes from the golden age of nautical nonsense. And when you visit the Allery again, and I give my hoot in the dark. Thank you for watching Hootober. Don't forget to like, share with your spooky fam, subscribe today and join the Parliament of Hoots, and check out my other social medias such as Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and my PlayStation Network. check out these 2 videos. It'll take you to more of my content. And I'll see you for the next Hootober.